And a big right and a left, and oh, and down his head. Just absolutely smashed off.
Sometimes a fight lasts only a few seconds, and one precise punch decides everything. Today we'll showcase the fastest and most spectacular knockouts in boxing history. Who holds the record for the quickest finish? Let's find out.
Siła to tylko jeden z elementów walki, nie najważniejszy. Istotniejsza jest szybkość, precyzja, serce do walki. No i proszę, lewy sierpowy, Andrzej Gołota, liczony.
Fraser ruszył od razu do ataku, bo pewnie wiedział, że to jest jego szansa. Andrzej zawsze jest bardzo spięty na początku pojedynku. To jest jedyna szansa Frasera i ją wykorzystuje.
Drugi raz Andrzej Gołota na deskach.
Powtarza się dokładnie scenariusz z walki o mistrzostwo z Lennoxem Lewisem, ale miejmy nadzieję, że się tak nie skończy. Andrzej musi teraz sklinczować, ratować się, przetrwać tą rundę i odpocząć.
Koniec, proszę Państwa. Koniec kariery Andrzeja Gołoty.
Number 4 WBO, and he is now trying to collect as much experience to be as ready as he can be once he makes it to the top and gets a shot, and it may be quicker than we imagined. Seconds into the fight, and it is stopped by Marty Jenkins. You have seen one of the quickest knockouts in pro boxing history.
Лучан Бута, румынский боксер, его нокаутировал он.
Геннадий очень сбалансированный боксер. Если и пробивает, то нет такого, чтобы там наклоняться. Вот, пожалуйста.
Вот вам начало боя. На канвасе ринга колумбийский боксер. Надо сказать, что у него рекорд с большим минусом. 6 дебютантов против него выступало и...
13 боксеров тоже с отрицательным рекордом.
Победа Головкина. Итак, поздравляю.
Not all that long ago, fought for the World Heavyweight Championship. You'll get some idea of the class he fights in. So Mason's in the white trunks. And Mason's got him with a right. First round, he's never going to get up from that. And that's a big disaster for the master of disaster. Out, counted out, 1.5 minutes. Round one, Johnny Long having to be hoisted from the floor by Denny Mancini and Larry O'Connell, the referee. Mason's done it again, win number 4.
When the guy who doesn't have his ability, doesn't have his experience, doesn't have his speed or his power, so he should be in the driver's seat.
Going hard to the body. Some of those being blocked by the elbows of Alvarez. Now he goes upstairs, does Tapia. He's got Alvarez pinned in the corner, and he is wailing away. All over Alvarez, smothering him.
To his credit, Alvarez is keeping his hands tight, blocking almost all those shots, if not totally, partially. That one slipped through.
And down he goes. A thumping knockdown for Tapia.
Beautiful right hand to the temple, Steve. It slipped through, and I don't think he's getting up.
Tapia does a backflip on the back crowd, and that'll do it. Alvarez is a nasty bellyache.
It was a beautiful left uppercut or his hook to the belly that got inside, slipped in.
Lewis with a big right hand. Galada in some early trouble here.
Got stunned by right over the top by Lewis.
Good right and left hand by Lewis. Galada to deep.
Galada's down.
Stunned by the
He's not
power
there.
of Alex Lewis. This could be over. This very well could be
Gonna let it
over.
continue. He's gonna let it continue.
Galada in deep trouble. He was hammered, and Lewis coming at him. He gets a long count essentially, but he's got a lot of time to get through here. Big right by Lewis. Galada is in deep trouble. This is almost over. Galada cannot sink in there. He's
That's it. Shot. Down again. It's over.
Galada is hammered by Lennox Lewis. Wow.
unbelievable.
Well, it was clean.
That's for sure.
Ain't no doubt about it. Andrew Galada never got started in this fight.
He looked like he was waiting to get started.
Grabbing, but to do something about it like that, keep his hands free, take a little step back, and be able to keep that offensive flow going that he's trying to do right now. Time fight on quick notice too, you know. Hey, he got time to prepare physically for this. Oh! Fraser did not.
Wow! Gamboa! Huge right hand.
And again, it came on the inside as Fraser was trying to grab.
Gamboa. You don't buy that hype? Buy in now. That's it. That's it. That's it.
But he said what McCallum has been working on, obviously, is going to the body, and he wants to do that more tonight. Good, quick left hand shown by Wilder. There's a right hand, drives Lakovic into the ropes. Down he goes. And it's over. Just like that. Hello. Goodbye.
Stay, Sergey. Sergey, stay. Don't move, buddy. You're okay. Stay right here. Stay right here.
They're telling Lakovic stay down. He wants to get up. He was shaking when he went down. Nervous reaction.
That was right on the chin. And let me tell you, the ropes held him up and he still looks really wobbly on his feet. Referee's giving him a good long count.
Plenty of time, referee John Shirley looking in.
This is it. That's it. It's over. And here's the first knockdown, and it was a right-left, and it looked like Pon Deleon threw the punch and didn't realize that it was so accurate, and it hit him right on the chin. The knockout just didn't recover. The referee gave him every chance, but Pon Deleon took him out. Great finish by Pon Deleon.
Well, I mentioned, we talked about, as you get a look at the second knockdown again, the left hands finding their mark. Talked about so much talk about him not sitting down on his punches in the last fight, but I did say he had 28.
And it only took him 2 minutes and 53 seconds against the defending champion René Jacko. And that's a better right, and that might be good night. A left hook set him up, and then 10 seconds later came that amazingly vicious right hand. And although people are booing,
A new trainer.
I'll tell you what, the first part of this fight is just what Caceres wants. He wanted to get on the inside where he could set a fast pace. Now Angulo's a murderous puncher. No, there it is, a lethal left hook. Drops Caceres in the opening minute of the first round. Maybe not just what he wanted.
Fashion is with. Now you see the left hook, Angulo is more for right-handed pick blocks.
Victims in his long career, and most recently a first-round knockout in June of George Harris.
Yeah, this beginning is critical for Fraser, and you know Shepard has to.
What were you saying, Steve?
First round is critical.
Shepard not making a move here. Harold Volbrecht comes in there to congratulate his fighter Corey Sanders in a very quick first-round knockout. Over now, I would have to classify him as journeyman Curtis Shepard.
Run him down. Keep him down until the belt comes. Stay down.
aggressive punches. I mean, he moves extremely well. Good upper body movement.
Nunn stepped forward for a moment for the uppercut, but didn't really land it. It's been a jabbing contest so far with the early edge to Nunn. And down goes Sumbu Kalambe after a major league left inside by Nunn.
It looks as though Kalambe isn't going to make it.
And Michael Nunn answers a lot.
During the round to save his strength. City, he didn't have him down. Oh! The long right hand. Well, look at that. He's been down as an amateur, Marvis Fraser. This is the first time as a pro. He's not in control of his legs. He measured that right hand, and there's the firing. What he can say. What can he say? But look out, here he comes with the next punch. And he really could do with those seconds ticking away fast round. He shouldn't have dropped his hands. And Holmes warned everybody that he would have to put the kid in his place. And it looks as though this could, many people thought it was. Really putting young Fraser in trouble there. Will he get over this first round? The gun shield comes flying out. Bill's Lane, the referee, hopefully giving him every chance, but it's all one way now, and he stopped it in the opening round. A few seconds to go, 3 seconds probably to the end of the first round.
全貌を明らかにしますね。
そうですね。まあ1ラウンドこう見ましたけど、緊迫感がありますよね。やっぱパンチがあるっていうことはやっぱり。
いきなり入ってきたのが左のストレート。さあ立ち上がりましたが、左のストレートまたダウン。この WBA は3ノックダウン制。ダメだ止めた。レフェリー止めた。Big right hand and down goes Galada. No changes necessary there, Mark. That is that right hand.
It has floored so many opponents. It's done it once again. You have about 20 seconds to see if you can
Finish Galada off, and a big right, a left, and and Galada's head just absolutely smashed off the canvas.
That would be a knockout of the year contender.
You know, he's concerned. And he pats Galada on the leg and they shake hands.
That kind of fight Ishida represents in 3 rounds to deal with 2 opponents, and now
3 rounds to deal with 2 opponents, and now
that's not a slip. That's 30 previous fights. Kirkland was proud as he was introduced. Kirkland arouses a lot the profile that most Kirkland opponents portray. Canada was upset. Last, Kirkland obviously isn't covering or holding up. He wanted his right hand. There it is again. Third to try to get up, and Cortez pushed him down. He stopped the Kirkland. Walked through 7, 8 rounds. Joel Julio's a real puncher without wobbling.
The end comes.
But look at the elbows, look how wide the elbows are. You've got to be careful there, because by the time it comes in low and he works that body, he might be in trouble.
Massive shot! In the opening, minute and a half here, and Dempsey McKeen takes a very heavy victory. He knocked out Marius back in a couple of rounds, and now for Dempsey, for the Chalmer. That's it! We'll recover from that. Fight's done. It's Chalmer wins in 1. As Dempsey McKeen is blown away, and that's victory number 11.